Hey guys, how's it going? Good afternoon. We have the Logitech Triathlon M750. No, M720. M720. Reading it backwards in the camera, it's kind of weird. All right, so some of you may know I'm getting a replacement computer in from MDG because my Asus computer developed an issue that, well, the warranty kicks in. And so instead of repairing, they just replace. So they are giving me one heck of a nice system as a replacement, which, oh yeah, it's going to be sweet. In the meantime, I have my Logitech extra keyboard. That's the same as this, so no sharing a keyboard. And I do only have this one Logitech Bluetooth mouse, and I really didn't feel like spending another 80 bucks. I mean, I can share the mouse, it's not a big deal, but yeah, I'd rather share it with my iPad or something else, you know what I mean? But the mouse, on the other hand, I was looking for something Bluetooth and rechargeable. And well, unless you want something like this or more pricey, well, best of luck to you. Anyways, so, and I only had so much money, and this was 50 bucks Canadian as it was, so I figured, well, I have my limits, you know, but I still, I trust Logitech more than I do. They had one by Insignia there, which actually wasn't bad, but it's kind of like, yeah, I want to get away from dongles. Even though it's wireless, it's dongle, right? Same as the Kingston one. It's kind of like, no, this is really not my bag. So anyways, this one here, as it appears, we can just pop it open. Already comes with a battery and just pop and go. And there is a USB dongle here, so we can go dongle if we have to. So if you don't have a computer that has Bluetooth, which, well, in this day and age, if you don't, there's something wrong. But hey, you never know, right? Or maybe your Bluetooth died, like me. I lost my keyboard and my mouse on my Lappy. So anyway, we do have Bluetooth as our main on here. I do like Logitech keyboards and mice. They do make that stuff correctly, but now it's, how do we get this to function? That's what the 123 is for. This binds to 3 devices. Okay, well, see, I didn't read the box because the print is so damn small. I can't read that anyways with my eyes. I'd need my magnifying glass, and I don't carry a magnifying glass with me around the store. So I was kind of wondering about the 123 because I know for this, it's self-explanatory, but this is the first time seeing this model, and it does have some similarities in shape, and the feel is, it's not as tall, but it has a similar feeling. So we're going to go with channel 2, though. And so we got to press and hold here, I guess. And what we're going to do... yeah, okay. So I got to put in a password here. Hang on a second. Do. All right, so let's go up to Bluetooth. Settings, the Triathlon Connect. It's not a keyboard, you dumb thing. Okay, so that works pretty good. All right, so let's get out of there. Now, this has the same kind of feature as this mouse. With this mouse, in one position, it's kind of like a cheese grater kind of feel, like a gear wheel. Then when you click it, it spins free. And this has the same sort of thing. Default, I guess, they left it off, so it spins free. And then when you push it down, which you got to push further on this one, then it does that cheese grater kind of feel and sound to stiffen it up. Download sound library. Sure, allow it for now. But anyways, it feels pretty good actually. What's new in GarageBand? I don't know, you tell me, I don't really care. So we'll get through this. I was farting around with some programs today on my computer, and I don't know if anything they installed into my main computer, because some apps do that, like preference files, but I don't know if there was any extensions or anything. But anyways, I was farting around with Whiskey and what was the name of that other one? Oh crap, I can't remember. But anyways, it has to do with running Windows games on your Apple Silicon Mac. So these are Apple Silicon specific. One covered Steam, the other one covered Epic Games. But Steam is coming to this other program, so you'll have Steam and Epic Games on the other app. And of course, the app with the Epic Games, I was trying to run Core, which is the game program I use. That's got like over 50,000 games in it, including Island Survival Alpha. I was trying to run that on the M4 while I'm waiting for my new computer to show up. And, well, I guess I don't have enough poop under the hood as far as RAM for sure. Drive space wasn't an issue for installing the program, but including Core, but definitely not enough RAM, I guess. It just, you try and launch it and it kind of goes da-da, and it self-quits, so it doesn't want to run. So obviously not enough RAM under the hood. But either way, it was just to pass me until I get the new computer in. And they say it's supposed to be here tomorrow, but I'm not holding my breath, so I'm thinking Thursday. So in the meantime, I scored my wife's Omen laptop earlier, got my accounts up to date for my 3 games, 3 accounts, and they're good now for the next 60 hours, so we're fine. But anyways, back to this mouse though. As far as the clicking goes, it's comfy. I like it. It's pretty quickly responsive. Right click, good. Let's go to website. Very nice. That free run is really fast. Very good. Well, it does seem to be a pretty good quality build overall. I probably wouldn't drop it on the floor because you might, pop the bottom cover off. But I mean, otherwise, I think you're going to be fine. It's just a simple on and off switch. So if you want to save on power, just flick the switch off and away you go, rock and roll, right? Kind of thing. Nice, so it has up to 3 devices because my keyboard does too. Like I said, I've got the twin to this one, exact twin. We thought we were having problems with that one, which still is yet to be determined, but so far since retesting, I haven't had any of those problems. So it may have been just that because my Bluetooth was starting to at least go, even though it wasn't cutting out. I'm thinking maybe that's what caused the issue, so we had bought me a new one. Because we don't remember when I got that one without looking up the receipt, and that was like almost a year ago. But it doesn't matter. Turns out that, yeah, I guess it was my Bluetooth that was starting to get weaker and flakier, and finally it would just cut off completely. Like, you wouldn't even find it in the device manager. And then all of a sudden, like magic, poof, it comes back on and things work again. And then it would go off again, and then it would just like, it's gone. So then you reload the computer, like, I don't know how many times I reloaded it, enough. And even the last time I reloaded it, it didn't come on for like almost an hour. Like, that was after all the updates are done. So I'm stuck like on a wired mouse at this point and wired keyboard. And I'm like, holy gosh, like, anyways, I could have just, for 28 bucks, I could have gotten a compatible Bluetooth card, but I'm still under warranty for the laptop. It's a defect. Even though it took quite a long time for that to happen, they just replaced my laptop, and my warranty is still good, even with the new one, till the end of October of this year, or somewhere around there, in October anyway. So figure what, who cares? If they're going to just replace it, let them replace it. And besides, I got like 5 times the laptop for the replacement, so I am not crabbing. You'll see it at some point this week. Whenever it shows. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, but like I said, I'm not holding my breath, Anyway, so there's really not much to know here other than, it does come with a AA battery, so to get you going. You're supposed to get up to 24 months, which, considering I know that brand of battery, Very common to find those actually embossed pedal boards and whatnot. It's the GP brand. I think it's GP, if I remember right. Yes, the GP. They are okay batteries, but they're no Energizer or Duracell. So I don't think we're going to get 24 months, but we'll see. And don't worry, I'm not going to make you wait 24 months to tell you. You know, I may be feeling under the weather, but I'm not that nuts. Yeah, I figure for 50 bucks, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I don't like it, right? But you know what? I'm actually liking this. This is not a review, but you know, it's got weight. You know, like, well, it's actually heavier than this one, believe it or not. At least it feels that way. I do have a scale I could test this on. I'll have to do that for the review or something, if I remember. But I like how you have to press all the way down on the lock key to put it between free run and, you know, basically grinder mode, gear mode. I love the fact also 3 systems. I didn't realize that, so now we know, right? You got forward and back buttons, which by default they will do certain things on certain apps. But there is Logitech software you can download and program these things, but I'm not going to bother with it. I don't even use the software on my my other Logitech mouse because I just don't have use for it. And besides which, all these buttons work with my video editor anyway. So if I want to scroll left or right, I can. If I want to use my, well, in this case, up and down, forward, backward buttons, they are there available to me for certain things by default. So why use the software if I don't really need to? You know what I mean? Now this one doesn't have any kind of side scrolling, but you know, it's got the 2 buttons that I'll never make use of anyway, so I really don't care for me. But that actually feels pretty good in the hand. That feels way better in the hand. I tried the Kingston one out of my hand and I was just like, the weight of it felt cheap. The structure felt very cheap. And well, it was only about, I think, 40 bucks. So 10 bucks less. And Kingston makes good stuff, but I'm sorry, I'll keep buying their drives and, you know, RAM, but not their mice. This Logitech wins. So yeah, 50 bucks Best Buy. Not a review yet, but if you are interested in even trying one out, you do get 30 days to take it back to Best Buy. That's what they told me anyways, because I told the girl, she's like, did you find everything in the store today? I said, no, but we're still going to give this thing a freaking try anyways and see if we like it or if we hurl. She says, good enough. She says, you got 30 days, by the way. I'm like, sweet. Anyways, but I don't think I'll be taking it back unless something seriously goes wrong, but I doubt it, but we'll see. So I'm going to give this a little bit of time because I want to use it on the new computer because that's what it's for anyways, and we'll see. But so far, I am liking it, and I think it's pretty neat so far. But we will give you guys a review, I don't know, maybe in about a week or 2 after we've had like a lot of daily use on it, see how it's feeling and whatnot. One of the things in the game is, just that you're aware, you eat 100 bananas and 100 peaches. This is my island game, obviously, right? Well, one of the things we do is we just go nuts on the clicker, on the left clicker like this, in order to eat them fast. So standing up, right? I've probably got like, I don't know how many clicks on this one. And I mean, I've had this mouse for what, better part of almost 3.5 years. And it's still holding up strong. Now, this is also rechargeable, where this is not, but it doesn't matter. It's the clickers I am always concerned with on mice. If they feel too cheap when you click them, run. If they feel like they're quality, you might stand a much better chance at long term. I have a mouse here. It's actually not in my room right now. Anyways, that thing still won't die, and it's been Minecrafted to hell, among other things, and it still won't die. And that was like a $15 Corvette car mouse that my wife bought me like, what, 17 years ago, I guess now, or 18 years ago. It's a long time. It's on my channel somewhere. But anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. If you have this mouse, let me know your opinion on this mouse, okay? So this is the M720 Triathlon by Logitech. I would welcome your comments. Find out what you think of this mouse, if you have it or you had it. Did you have any problems? What were they? Am I in for a nightmare? You know, that sort of thing. And we'll just take it from there. So, see ya.